Wow, what is that big thing in the sky kicking out a lot of heat? Who knows? Um, oh, yeah, who knows? Wow, that's pretty incredible. Just finished doing a shower for a customer, and I have got a bit of a bad back. Yeah, sorry to all my customers, and thank you so much for being so understanding. I'm sort of this is like the first bit back doing these little bits. I'm sort of just taking it easy, he says, after completing a shower job. So basically it was strip out the old shower, and the cubicle, and take out the tiles, and take out the shower tray, and remove the old plumbing that was leaking, and then replace it with new. And that's what I've done. And I'm just going to show you like the sort of end result of that. The customer was well happy. The customer was quoted £4,500 to put in the shower, but that wasn't including tiling. So that was no tiling, and that wasn't including doing the walls, because the walls were so damp and so damaged. I actually had to replace some of the walls, and you'll see that in the video in a second. Yeah, it's quite interesting stuff. Yeah, I mean, with regards to contacting me, please contact me via WhatsApp. I don't want to sort of like flex or say I've got a lot of customers, but I'm very grateful I've got a lot of customers. I normally have about 20 messages a day, and I do my darndest to try and work through those messages and try and get back to everybody. So I do quotes as well. So just send me a video, send me a picture of what you want me to quote, and I'll do my best to quote it. Obviously, I'm quoting it based on what I'm seeing. If something else comes up, I'll try and sort of like preempt it and say, well, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Or that might not be quite good, or that could cause that problem. Whatever it is, I'm sort of trying to think ahead 10 steps and try and spot these problems for you guys so that I help you. It's actually quite warm today. Wow, here I am swaying away. So yeah, I'm almost 48 years old, creeping up to 50, and I'm looking at sort of taking on an apprentice. The problem that I have is being dyslexic. How, if anybody knows, how can I get an apprentice on board? That is the real question. If anybody knows how I can do that. So basically, I need some sort of way of getting an apprentice to work with me so I can train them and build them up. So they'll be working like next to me 24/7, not 24/7, because, you know, it'll be an 8-hour day, but realistically, obviously I work for 6 hours a day, but I don't actually work for 6 hours a day. There's an hour prep time for each customer that I see. So yeah, I sell my time in blocks of 3 hours, but it's actually a 4-hour slot, because that's including commuting to and from that job. It's also including rolling out the vehicle for whatever particular job type it is for that particular day. So like tiling, I've got to roll out the vehicle so that it's equipped to do the tiling. If I'm putting in a kitchen worktop, then I've got to roll out the van to do that. So it's so my vehicle is multi-role, very much like the military use. I used to work on the C-130s, the Hercules, and they're multi-role vehicle, where they can like have stretchers, have cargo, whatever it is, they sort of roll out different things. So my back of my van is set up like a military unit. It's set up to be, deliver things on time to the customers, and that's what I do. So I've done really well working up and building up my business over the years. I'm one of the only tradespeople that offer PayPal. Most tradespeople were like, well, I want the cash in my hand. I don't want to mess around with PayPal where customers can charge back, because sometimes customers are like, oh, this went wrong. And it could be that it was just, it was going to go wrong anyway. I mean, unless you're going around your house replacing every single little thing, the points of failure are going to change. So if you fix one like pipe somewhere, you've made that pipe stronger. So therefore the water pressure is going to put more pressure on a weaker joint. So that weaker joint could then fail. So especially on older houses, you can spend time chasing around. You can fix one area and then another area goes and another area goes. And people sort of think, well, what's going on here? But actually, it's genuine. It's, you're fixing a failure point. And then obviously there's weaker failure points, which then later go because they can't withhold it. And unless you've got the money to rip everything out and start all over again, booking someone like myself, I'm cheap as chips and I'm fully insured. So it's just a case of me coming round and, doing what I do best. And sometimes it's firefighting. You're just basically trying to sort of like help the customer with the amount of time that you got, giving the best possible advice and doing the best you can. Other times it's really rewarding where, the customer, they sort of listen to sort of saying, okay, right, I need you to book me in for like 8 sessions. And then I'll come and turn up for 8 sessions and then do all the different jobs, and then, it's all sorted. Other customers don't have that sort of budget. So that's where I'm quite good, is that I fit a customer's budget, whatever it is. If it's just 3 hours, I can turn up and just do 3 hours, and then they're happy with that. Anyway, without further ado, here is the bathroom that I did today. So it's a shower unit. This shower unit is actually designed for someone who is 6'6" tall. So I've built everything with that in mind, so that they can just like hop on in there and they're not going to duck. So a tall person problem is when you get in a shower and you have to duck. That's not cool. Nobody likes it if you're short. If you're too tall, you're always bumping your head on things. So it's kind of nice to actually have a decent shower where you've got it designed properly. It's fitted and equipped for you. It's built for you. So if you're a tall person out there and you want me to build you a shower, I will happily build you a shower. So this one took 8 sessions of 3 hours. So that's basically 800 quid in labour, or just over 800 quid in labour. And she was quoted 4.5 grand. And that wasn't including tiling, or doing the walls. It was just literally putting a shower in. That was it. She's so happy with the work that I've done. I'm really proud about what I do. I love what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do, and that definitely comes across. So, I'm looking to expand, which is beautiful, and I'm looking for a wee young lass or fella or whatever you want to identify as, human, ideally, with 4 limbs, 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. That's what I need, and a brain. You have to have a good brain on your shoulders. You have to be good at maths. You have to be good at working out measurements. You have to be good with your hands. Ideally an artist, ideally someone who's got a little bit of zhuzh about them. So yeah, here is the shower. Anyway, take care. Have a beautiful day.
Taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon that's sharp as many, but got hard, I'm ready to change scars to end